Mr. Van Dong here. It's the end of week 2. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Day 5, week 2, math instruction. Following along, please, on page 839. We're going to be practicing converting customary capacity today. Very similar to what we did yesterday. In fact, right now, pop quiz, hot shot. Without looking at yesterday's notes, please pause the video and draw the land of Gallon. Do that now. Did you do it? I hope you did. Let's compare your work to mine real quick. You should have drawn that in the land of Gallon, there were 4 queens, and every queen had 2 princesses, and every princess had 2 kitty cats. And the cats ate flaws. That's the land of Gallon. It's sloppy, but it's there. So that's the key to being able to solve any problem with capacity is, can you draw the land of Gallon? Because if you can, then you can solve the problem. So today they've got some pictures of how big, how much fluid is, like things that you would see in regular life. And that's, roughly accurate. Again, I think it's, so a pint is what you get with milk every day. I think that's way more familiar than that water bottle. Water bottles come in different sizes, right? Boy, as a 5th grade, I didn't have a lot of experience with motor oil. Maybe you're different than me. Maybe you've got lots of experience. It's awesome. But a quart is, a 1/4 of a gallon. Or if you had 2 pints, that's a quart. And then a cup, you could give a baby a cup of milk. That's true. Or you could think about half of that pint of milk you have for lunch every day. And a fluid ounce nail polish, I guess, comes in a single fluid ounce. These are things I don't know. I would guess that they come in various amounts, but it's a very small amount. Again, nail polish, a fluid ounce is very, very tiny. Nail polish comes in thick glass bottles. Why? Because that small amount of liquid, of nail polish, seems bigger. If you put it in thick glass, make that money. Smart. Oh, hey, let's do some math. Example 1, following along on page 839. Sandra tries to drink 9 cups of water each day. How many fluid ounces of water is 9 cups? So we've got 9 cups of water going in her belly. How many fluid ounces is she drinking every day? Every cup is 8 fluid ounces. So that's 9 groups of 8. 9 times 8, I hope you have memorized, is 72. Okay, 72 fluid ounces of water in her body. Good for her. Turn the page. Next problem. How many quarts can be made from 7 pints? So if I write it the way that I just read it, I would be saying, how many quarts can be made from 7 pints? How many quarts can be made from 7 pints? And it's got a bunch of division there. And no thank you, I'll use my picture. So I'm thinking about 7 pints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my 7 pints. How many whole quarts was that? 1, 2, 3. And then it was part of another quart. So I had 3 whole quarts and part of another one. What part of it was it? 1 pint out of 2 is half of a quart. So there are 3 whole quarts and a half of another quart. I'll pass on all the extra long division where I might make a mistake and use my picture instead. Thank you very much. So I would recommend that you do the same. Okay, you're gonna pause me. Maybe I'll make a silly face for the pause stream. That won't be distracting, right? See if you can pause me during the silly face and then do the guided practice. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, I was frozen like that for a long time. I can't believe you left me like that long. Jeez, my face is sore. I thought I was gonna get stuck there. Let's check your work on the guided practice problems. Problem number 1 said 3 cups is how many fluid ounces? 3 cups is how many fluid ounces? Every cup is worth 8 fluid ounces, so this is 3 groups of 8 fluid ounces for 3 times 8 is 24 fluid ounces. Number 2 was 4 quarts, which I guess is QT, is how many cups? Well, here's my 4 quarts. How many cups are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16. I can just count them. Mr. Van Dung, if you know that there are 4 cups in every quart from your drawing, you could do 4 times 4 is 16. Yay! Number 3, 18 pints is how many quarts? How many cuties? Okay, this is the first one where maybe my picture will be a little bit frustrating. I have how many pints here? 2, 4, 6, 8. I would just draw this several more times until I had 18 pints. Or if you recognize that every 2 pints is a quart, we need to put these in groups of 2. So 2 pints is 1 quart, right? 2 pints, 1 quart. So 4 pints is 2 quarts, and so on. Hey, I'm dividing by 2. The relationship is pints divided by 2 is quarts, right? Once I have, I need another finger. Once I have 6 divided by 2, I'll have 3 quarts. So I could recognize that I'm doing divided by 2 for a final answer of 9 quarts. Or I could just draw 18 pints. So I've already drawn 2, 4, 6, 8 of them, and then I could keep drawing more pints and putting them inside of the quarts and count how many quarts there are. That picture would take, that picture might take you 30 seconds to draw. I know it's a lot, but you could draw the picture, okay? Yeah, that's what I got. You made it through another week of math. Good job. Hooray! You're gonna solve these problems, converting these bad mamma jammas. And then down here, you're going to be comparing, just like on all the other problems. You got to make it so that, for example, on 14, that both sides are cups or both sides are fluid ounces, and then you'll be good to go. Solve the back page as well. If you finish early, you can move on early. If you don't finish in the 45 minutes, it's okay. Hopefully, you got lots of practice. Miss you guys, and we'll see you next week.